Hello there, my name is Veena Prashant. I'm the co-founder of digitalaccesspass.com and the founder of smartpaycard.com. And today I'm very happy to introduce to you a new feature in SPC that will now allow you to send out invoice email. So after a purchase is complete, you can send out an email invoice, and whether there is one product or multiple products in the purchase, it will all be included in the invoice. And you can fully customize the invoice email that goes out to your buyers, and also you can create different invoice templates and send out different invoice emails for each one of your products. And you don't have to do that, but if you want to, you can create and customize different invoice emails at product level. So let me show you how this works. So to get started, visit SPC menu, orders, invoice email, and then it's going to bring up a page like this where you will find a list of all the existing invoice emails that you might have created, and then you can create a new invoice template. Click on create, customize an invoice email to create a new invoice template, and it's going to bring up a page like this. So the first step is to give it a name, enter email, your admin email, because it's going to show up on the invoice, and then select a template. Right now we just have one template, so just select that, but it is fully customizable. And then here you can enter the invoice subject, invoice body, and then this is an editor. Everything that you see here, it's click and edit. The merge tags that you see here, it's all going to be replaced when SPC sends out an email to the buyer. It's going to insert the buyer details here, for example, the buyer's address, buyer's email ID, and then you can enter your address here. And if you don't want to send anything here, you can get rid of it, because everything that you see here is click and edit. Invoice ID will be replaced by the actual invoice ID when after the purchase is complete. When SPC sends out the email, it's going to replace the date, it's going to replace the invoice ID. So everything that you see with the percent, SPC will replace it at runtime after the purchase is complete. Terms and condition that you see here, you can change this to whatever you want. If you want to enter any message here, you can enter message here, and you can format the text that you see here using this. So you can change the font family, font size, you can change the font weight and alignment and all of that stuff. You can insert text, you can insert links, you can insert media, you can insert images, and you can change color. So you can do all of that here, and then you can save it. Once you save it, what's going to happen is now when you create a buy button in SPC, in the SPC buy buttons page, you will now find an option to connect it to an invoice template. So if you don't connect it, no invoice email will not get sent. But say that you already have several buy buttons and now you want to send an invoice email, and so you want to attach a buy button with an invoice template. So then edit the button, and it's going to bring up a page like this. And in the second tab of the buy button where it says bump plan, now you're going to find an option that says invoice. So in this tab, first tab is bump offer, then the payment options, then the invoice email. In the invoice email tab, now you can say, yes, I want to send an invoice email. By default, it's set to no, but if you say yes, it's going to ask you, okay, give me the template that you want to use. So you can select any one of the templates that you have already created on the invoice page. So you can create as many templates as you want. You can create one per product, or you can just use one for all of your products. That's completely up to you. So you can select invoice template at buy button level, and then just complete the rest of the process of the buy button creation. The regular process, nothing changes here. So then go ahead and save the button. Now somebody completes a purchase using this buy button, they're going to get the invoice email based on whatever template you connected here. So they're going to receive an invoice email instantly. Now say that you have an upsell offer. So when you created your buy button, say that in the attach a funnel tab, you said, yes, I want to connect an upsell offer to this buy button. So there is an upsell funnel. So in that case, invoice email will not get sent instantly. So that's important to know, that email will get sent instantly if there is no funnel behind it. But if there is an upsell funnel, SPC cannot send it out instantly, because at that point, SPC will not know exactly what upsell offers the user decided to say yes to. So if there is an upsell funnel, in that case, SPC will not send out the email instantly, but what will happen is SPC will submit a job to the job queue, and so it will get submitted to the job queue in DAP. So if you go to the DAP system job queue, you're going to see that SPC would have submitted a job here with all the details. So when the cron job runs at the top of the hour, that's when SPC will send out the email. And when the user receives the email, the invoice details will be replaced by the purchase details. It will include all the items that the user purchased in the upsell flow. This job you will only see on the queue if there is an upsell offer. Otherwise, the email will get sent instantly and you will not find any job on the queue for that purchase. So now let's go ahead and run an end-to-end test so you can see how the whole process works. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new invoice email. select the template, and then just go ahead and save it. Now I'm going to create a new buy button. So click on add new button to create a new button. And you can also edit an existing button and change the invoice email there if you want. But here I'm going to be testing with a new button. Select the tab product. In the invoice tab, I want to send an invoice email, yes. Invoice template. Next, select the default options. Select the invoice template. Do you want to attach an upsell funnel? No. Thank you URL. Save the setting. This is the buy link. Now let's go ahead and test it. Now say that your users go to the buy page and they enter the credentials and enter their credit card details and all that, and then go ahead and complete the purchase. So I should have now received the invoice email. So let's go ahead and take a look. So as you can see, I have received the invoice email, and all the details that you see here, it's according to the configuration I have set up in the invoice template in the backend. So you can test it, see how it looks, and then you can make adjustment to the template, customize it, and then you're ready to go. So if you go take a look at the job queue, you will see there are no jobs here for that specific transaction. That's because there was no funnel attached to that buy button. So if you go ahead and attach a funnel to that buy button in the attach a funnel tab, so let's go ahead and do that. So say that I say, do you want to attach an upsell funnel? Yes. And let's say we attach a sales funnel and upsell funnel to that buy button, and let's check now what happens to the invoice. So this is the upsell funnel that I have now connected to my buy button. So what will happen is after they complete the purchase of the main product on the checkout page, they're going to be transferred to the first upsell page, and there they can say yes or no to the upsell offer. If they say yes, they're going to receive an invoice email that contains both the main product details as well as the upsell product details. If they say no, they are going to receive an invoice email that just contains the main product details. Now because we have now connected a funnel to the buy button, so we did that here in the buy button page. So in the buy button page, in the attach a funnel tab, we have connected it to an upsell funnel. So what will happen is they are not going to receive the invoice email right away after the purchase, but they are going to receive the email when the cron job runs at the top of the hour. And after the purchase is complete, if there is a funnel attached, then what you will notice is that in DAP, in the system job queue, you're going to find a new job that contains the details of that purchase. And when the cron runs, it's going to then send out that email. And say that there was no funnel attached and you had said no here, they would have received the invoice email instantly. So now let's go ahead and test this button where a funnel is attached, right? So what will happen is after the purchase is complete, we should find a job in the queue. So let's go ahead and test this. So let's say users go to your checkout page, they complete the purchase of your main product, they are transferred to the upsell page. On the upsell page, say that they click on the yes, I'm interested in the upsell offer button, and then they land on the thank you page. Now if you go to the job queue, you're going to find an entry in the job queue, and when the cron runs at the top of the hour, it's automatically going to send out the invoice email. So when the email goes out at the top of the hour, it will include all the order details, the main product, the upsell products, all of that will be included in the invoice. I hope this helps. My name is Veena Prashant. Thanks for watching.